So what I'm going to do now is using the serviettes and some, smooth these ones, some colour varnish glue. I love the colour glues. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on the sides. Right, let me get my... I love these serviettes because they're like really vintage looking. So when you're using serviettes, the best way to use them, let me just lay this down a minute, is to open them out like that. And isn't that lovely? And then find the, take the backing off. There's like 2 layers. You don't want the 2 layers, you just want the 1 layer. Trying to find a corner that's there we go. So just peel it off like that. You don't need this bottom bit here, although you can use it on a different project, but for this project all we want is this top layer, this top. Okay, so we just want this. And what we're going to do, so I'm going to stand that up. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to rip pieces. I'm going to rip the tissue. Okay, I'm going to rip it because I want to. And I'm going to like paste it like the ripped pieces, so just lots and lots of ripped pieces of tissue. That's all ripped up. Don't make the pieces too small. Let's get another one. Look at my hands, look, covered in paint. Take that off, leave that one there for a minute, I'll see how we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is with our brush, which is here, I'm just going to paint some of this on here. And then we're going to add pieces of our serviette, and just again, I think I'm going to use a softer paint actually, because that one's a bit harsh. And what I don't want to do is tear. Okay, so And when this dries, this will dry clear. So let's carry on layering pieces of the tissue. And it doesn't have to be neat, the rougher the better. It goes on, so just carry on adding the glue and the tissue. And don't worry about it if you've got like gaps or whatever, because we can fill those in, not a problem. Just covering them all up. You can use lots of different styles of tissues on a project like this. Any serviette or tissue will do. Let's just and also when it dries, it dry hard. Doesn't that look fab? Now, you don't have to, I mean obviously I've used the America chalk paint and whatever on here. You don't have to use that on this project, you can use any acrylic paint. Cuddly Buddly sells lots and lots of different types of colours and types of acrylic paint. And you don't have to paint the whole of this, or add to the whole of this the tissue if you don't want to. And if it, you know, sort of creases up a little bit, don't matter, doesn't matter. Just all adds to the effect that you're trying to create. Just make sure that when you're adding the glue to the top that you cover it fully, otherwise the it won't stick. And just make sure as well that any joins that you have regarding like the tissue, that they're all sealed and down. I think what I'm going to do as well is I'm not going to cover the whole thing with the tissue paper because I want you to still be able to see the paint that I did underneath. Oh. So I'm going to leave like patches of it, I think. So. I'm not going to do the back because I don't really need to. Just make sure that any bits that are overhanging, oh God, I've got plenty of glue on them, so you know they're stuck down. And don't do what I just did then and attempt to like repeatedly keep going over the glue, because it will just, the tissue will just stick back to your brush basically. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave that now before I do more damage than good, and I'm going to give it a blast. Now we've finished doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put some of this tissue paper on the front of this box, or the boxes I should say. So again, it's just a case of always put like a cover layer on first of the glue, otherwise it won't oh. Okay, so let's get this the right way and just this is really quick to do, it doesn't take long. I've already done the other drawers. I just wanted to show you how to do this one. And then we're going to go and do some bit of masking with some masking paste and some templates. So all you do is just pull it like that. So there we go, easy, simple. Simple. Just pull a little bit off. Oh. There we go. And then just put some on just to seal the edges. Oops. Just to seal the fibres at the end. There we go. Get rid of that bit of tissue. Brush in my water. And then just go stick in my glue gun. Look. I'll just dry this off. That's really cool because it does not take long to dry. Okay. So that's all my drawers done with the tissue paper. Like I said, it was nice and quick and easy to do, but a bit monotonous for you guys to sit here watching me. So that one goes there, that one goes at the bottom, that one goes there. Okay, so they're all done. Yay! This is Viva Decor structure paste. Okay, love Viva Decor, absolutely love it. And this stuff is fab. Look, ooh. And I'm going to be using, what's this one? This is a mask stencil, and it's by Bronte. Love it. And this one has got butterflies on it. I can't remember off the top of my head who this one's by, but all the links to everything, all the products that I've used today will be down the bottom. Okay, so we're going to use these masks. Okay. I love masking. Love, love, love it. Now, what are we going to do? Which way are we going to do it? Let's just make sure you can see properly. I think I might do like that. Okay. So you just get your paste. Oh, and you need one of these type of tools, and you're just gonna put some, and then don't worry too much if it goes over the sides. It's just all adds to the effect. Love it. Okay, losing my glove. Oh. Right, and then we just lift up. Yay! Oops. Don't know if you can see. In actual fact, I don't like that. I'm being very lazy, so I'm going to wipe that off. Don't worry about it. I don't like how that turned out. Let me just just mixing the text. Stop a bit. Okay, try again. Just got to be careful it doesn't go underneath. it's a case of put on, scrape and scrape off, because less is definitely more. And I didn't scrape off enough. Don't worry about it. Like I said, if you get a bit around the side. Okay, let's take it out. It's probably really hard to see, but there's a... It's really nice pattern. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to dry that off so I can... Oh, okay, so it's probably really hard to see, but it's like a real fab. Oh, I love it. Okay, so on this side I'm going to use the butterflies. Let's just move that way. Wash that. On this side I'm going to use some butterflies. Really what I should do is probably better if I taped it down. So I won't have to have me okay. I love using masks. Mud and paste. That's so cool. Yes. Look at that fab butterfly. Look. Right, so I'm just going to dry these off. Otherwise, if I put the mask on again, it's going to get stiff. That's not going to work, is it? Because we're going to go over that one. Probably not positioned in the best way. Okay. There's the butterflies, but what I'm going to do, because they're a bit too white at the moment, I'm going to get some Distress inks. So, I can either do frayed burlap. I'm going to try the frayed burlap first because that's a bit lighter, rather than that way I can always go darker if I want to. So I'm just going to I think that's probably the right colour. Because now you can't see them. Yay. Right, but you can still see them, but they're just a bit. Just takes the whiteness off. Cool. Loving it. Okay. Just move templates out of the way. So now looking good. What do you think, folk? Are we looking good? Actually, I'm going to move onto there. Only because I'm being totally. There we go. So the butterflies are spread out a bit. Cool. Loving it. And like I say, I'm going to line. What do we think so far? What do we think so far? Are we liking it?